Heavyweight, man. Heavyweights with 4-ounce gloves in one is crazy, and this is no exception. This is a heavyweight Muay Thai title fight, and Roman Kryklia is a gigantic human being, and Lyndon Knowles is not as big. So let me just pull up. I think they put a good clip on their Instagram. Shout out to one for letting us show clips. Yes, here it is. There's the finish right there. A right hand straight down the pipe. And he walks away and says, "That's all she wrote." That's a nasty one. How did we get there? Surely that wasn't the whole thing in the fight. Yes, it basically was. Oh, look at this camera, Rich. I kind of like that when it's just one person. Let's do that, Rich. Let's go back to look at that. There I am. Uh, but yes, Lyndon Knowles, he's getting up there. I think he's ranked 38 or something like that. He's got a ton of fights under his belt. You may have seen him in the corner of the Haggerty Bros. He's around all the time, but he's a well-respected name in Muay Thai, and heavyweight Muay Thai is not super deep. Let's be real. You talk about heavyweight MMA, people say, "Jesus Christ, what are we doing with some of these guys?" Muay Thai is even more slim, I would say. Roman Kryklia, kickboxer, Muay Thai champ. He's a savage. I think he's 6'7", giant man. So I thought, okay, this is gonna be a tough one. Lyndon Knowles making his one debut, um, making his 4-ounce, I believe, debut. I don't think I've ever seen him fight with 4-ounce gloves before, and that's a whole nother ball game. I saw the Hitman, Liam Harrison, talking about how older fighters just should not be fighting in 4-ounce gloves. It's too hard. Jesus Christ, look at Roman Kryklia just shredded in this picture. But he basically, I thought early on in the fight, Lyndon Knowles is trying to clinch and work in the clinch. And in one, you don't really get to do that as much as you do in traditional Muay Thai. And I thought that's probably his best bet, is to try to work in the clinch and just cut him up with elbows, maybe. He's a stockier guy, so maybe pull down on him. And Kryklia's just too strong, and he's just shucking him off over and over again. He cracks him and drops him up on the ropes, knocks him down, and it's a bad one. They get up, he kicks him in the head. He falls down. Olivier calls it a slip, so he's like, "All right, get up." And Roman is walking away as he thinks he knocks him down with the high kick from here, and it looked like it. He's walking away, and he's like, "All right, cool. There's another one." It just looks like another day in the office. This is just get in, get out. And then Olivier's like, no, not a knockdown. So he's like, oh, okay. Walks over and just 1-2, like we saw in the clip at the beginning of this, and just ices him. And yeah, people are already talking about it. That's Ricky Sewell in the background reacting to that. And it was a doozy. I mean, man, heavyweights just hit so fucking hard. And the way they go down it's pretty scary. And that it was a doozy. I mean, head goes through the ropes, head bounces off the mat, and Roman just walks away. He knows it's over. Yeah, that's a doozy. To one debut, fight for the belt against a beast like Roman, and then just get flatlined like that, dropped 3 times, like technically twice, but 3 times really, with punches, a head kick, and then a right straight. God damn. HLB Comer is well deserved for that outfit. Hey, man, he's a character. Let him do his thing. And also shout out HLB Comer. And then Blunderbub says he's just sent a reaction. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, there's it's a doozy, man. That's a bad one. Thanks for sending that, Blunderbub. Yeah, and I don't know if they took him him out on a stretcher, but maybe. I mean, that was bad. I didn't see that if they did, but it wouldn't surprise me. But that's heavyweight Muay Thai, especially with the 4-ounce gloves, man. That's just crazy. And then yeah, Chingiz is in the corner with Roman, just a beast, looking fucking jacked still. I know he's hopefully coming back soon. Yeah, Smitty says they need a heavyweight tournament like Glory just had. They need to generate some contenders. Yeah, and that was actually a decent card. Glory 99 opened up their heavyweight tournament, 32 heavyweights, kickboxing. And I know that one is watching that as well, because a lot of those guys are signed um, just for that tournament that Glory's having. They're not like rostered with like forfeit deals or anything like that with Glory. Some of them are, but a lot of them are just signed for that tournament. And then obviously if they win or something, I'm sure Glory's going to be like, hey, stick around. But yeah, one is watching that, and hopefully they'll get some talent for a Roman to fight because there's 3 fighters in that tournament that are former one heavyweights. Aziz Pour, who else was on that? Shit, I don't remember. But yeah, there's 3 heavyweights that were in one. Roman just needs fights, man. But it's hard to find. You know, he's got the kickboxing belt, he's got the Muay Thai belt, so he's got 2 avenues, but it's just not a ton of heavyweights out there. But hopefully after this Glory tournament, they'll sign some people and get him. I'd like to see him active because man, he is very skilled, very very skilled. But yeah, that's it. That was spent more time talking about that fight than I thought I would.
Hey everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you for watching that short clip. Just so you know, that was a small excerpt from what we covered this last Sunday, right, Will?
Yeah, we cover the entire event every weekend. So this was just a cutout from the live stream that we did. The link to that live stream is in the description. So if you want to hear about the other fights that night, it's down below in the description. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because we go live every Sunday to cover events. And if you do that, you'll know for next week and you can tune in and be in the chat and get featured on the show just like everybody else was on this clip.
We hope to chat with you live.